to the channel. In this video, I'm going to talk about day trading crypto. Now, make sure you stick around because you may get a surprise. And as always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the bell notification icon so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Now, with that being said, let's get into the video. And remember, nothing you've seen in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. So, day trading crypto, how does this work? Day trading is essentially the clues in the name. You're obviously trading for the day, so you're trying to be in and out the market before the daily close. Now, fortunately for Bitcoin or cryptocurrency in particular, the market is 24 hours a day, so you can actually trade on the weekend. Now, I'm actually going to say why this could be a bad thing for a lot of traders, right? Because obviously, if we just look all the way back, so let's just go on the monthly time frame and let's look at Bitcoin since inception, right? If, and again, ifs are very rich, right? Because if you pick this particular number for the lottery, you would have won the lottery, right? So ifs are just, you know, ifs are ifs. There's no point looking back, but in this case, I feel like it's very important for you to understand pros and the cons, right? So the pros are you can, make day-to-day profits. You can, it gives you the opportunity to be in and out of the market as quickly as possible. So, for example, if you're in a bear market, you can essentially make money while the market's going down. And if the market's bullish, you can make money when the market's going up. Whereas, obviously, if you're position holding, if you are in a bear market, then you obviously have to hold that loss until the market does continue to the upside, right? Now, if we look back, and if we go as early as, let's just say, 2019. Now, day trading this, as we approach 2020, especially the end of 2020, around March, middle of the month of the year, it wouldn't have made much sense, right? Because it means you've missed this whole move, of course, unless you're buying in and out throughout, the days up until where price is now. But that's very unlikely, right? Because a day trader is obviously looking for those sell positions as well. So at this level, they probably would have looked for a short position, maybe back to structure. And as you can see, prices pretty much moved to the upside. They would have been looking for short positions at this level. And as you can see, price is moving back to the upside. Now, I'm talking about the typical day trader, right? Me personally, if I was day trading this, I would only be looking for long positions, right? And that just goes back to my strategy. Now, even with a great strategy like that, you could still miss out on massive bull runs. Why? Because typically, if you're day trading, you're looking for a good entry, right? You're not trying to buy in the middle of nowhere. So, for example, here, even though we do believe price will be going to the upside, if you're day trading, typically you don't want to buy at this level. Maybe buying at 49,000 or 50,000 would have been great. But of course, buying at 54,000 now is not really ideal for a day trader in this case, simply because the risk to reward will probably be against them. And this is just some of the disadvantages of being a day trader. Now, some of you may be saying, no, but I would buy there. I mean, typically, even if this trade did not work out, that's not a good strategy long term, right? We never want to buy in the middle of a range or at an all-time high. This is just a no-no, right? We want to buy at lows. Hence why we actually had this target mapped out. As you can see, we predicted a pullback at this level. Price did in fact go up a little more, and as you can see, pulled right back down to structure as predicted. So this is where we look for our re-entry levels, and again, position buying, so we're looking to hold anyway. So our strategy is more buying, holding, compounding. It's not necessarily day trading per se. Now, obviously, with this mentality, with this strategy, if I was day trading, that would be incredible, right? So I could have bought here. Let's see how much we could have made till this target. Again, 15% to next target, or let's say we're holding up to all-time highs. That'll be 32%, and then as a day trader, you'll be looking to take profit, right? Now, the problem with this is if price continues to go up to the upside, I actually miss that whole move, right? Which is the juiciest move, right? So, for example, I take profit here. Let's say price goes up to 80. We won't go all the way to 80,000, but let's just say price goes up to 72,000. That's another 25% move. And as a day trader, I have to wait for the pullback, right? I have to wait for the pullback to then buy again. And as you can see, where will price pull back? So for example here, if I'm waiting for price to pull back to structure, that didn't quite happen. And as you can see, I'm missing quite a lot of moves. So let's say 52%. And of course, price had pulled back at this area. So as a day trader, this could be a good level to buy at. But as you can see, it's very, very hard to predict, especially if price is not in key structure areas. And as you can see, just from Bitcoin long term, it would have paid great dividends to buy and hold. If you're in and out, unfortunately, the likelihood that you would have made over, 10 million or 50 million, or even for most day traders, a million without margin, very, very unlikely, right? Which is why Bitcoin in particular, I don't believe it's a good strategy, especially at this stage. We're still in that stage where we're still in, I believe, in the price discovery stage of Bitcoin's journey. And it looks like we could hit 100 plus K this year. Now, it would be a shame if you're, day trading, trying to sell this. So, for example, I remember speaking to someone when Bitcoin was at 25K and them saying, yeah, Bitcoin's overbought, I'm selling. Now, again, with day trading, when you're day trading, it's more, you're speculating a lot more. So therefore, you're having to weigh up the odds constantly. Now, him selling at 25K based on current price, is it a bad thing? Who knows, right? It depends on him and his strategy. But as you can see, would not have paid off for him. And as you can see, it's pretty much gone in a straight line. And not only that, it just stops you from really riding the wave. So for example, the people that were short selling at this level, expecting price to then go back into the range and range even more, again, completely missed this move. And it stops them from wanting to buy because they're always looking for the short position. It does not put you in that right mindset for long-term growth. Now, in the next video, I am going to speak to you about trading on margin and maybe some of the pros and some strategies that you can use to day trade efficiently and in a method that can actually be quite profitable, especially if you're compounding, right? So it's not either or either, right? It's not, okay, I'm either going to day trade or I'm not going to day trade. You can do both, right? You could take advantage of the market going down. You could take advantage of the market going up. But I do believe it's important to have your compounding long-term position and also not to gamble away your Bitcoin, right? I have met people that have had over 100 Bitcoin and have lost it day trading on the crypto exchange on margin. Again, guys, this is not wise, especially if you have no experience with day trading. You're essentially gambling, right? And as you can see, buying and holding Bitcoin is proven just based on the charts that we're looking at to be a good strategy so far. Remember, guys, not financial advice. You do what's best for you. But me personally, based on the charts, the buy and hold method is simply one of the best possible, trading strategies for Bitcoin in particular. Guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. And when people were selling price off back down to 41,000, a lot of people were fearful. And that's why we bought it all up. With that being said, guys, seize the day.